What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 today, bringing you our newest realistic rebuild. And today we're taking a look at the Kansas City Chiefs. So this is a stockpiled rebuild, if you will. I'm recording this probably 3-4 weeks before you do it. The last couple rebuilds, or pretty much every rebuild I've ever done, it's almost like a deadline. Like I have to record it that week, edit it out, and get it out for Friday. This year, you still have to see the Toronto Bills. You still have to see the Titans. And on Christmas, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. You saw the Cleveland Browns surprise special, which I haven't even recorded yet. I decided let's get this Chiefs ones out of the way. It shouldn't be that difficult, and then deal with the headache that is the Cleveland Browns. So into year one with the Chiefs, this is just a really requested team. Big question is to stay with Alex Smith or to move on from Alex Smith. This is not so much a rebuild. This is a team that consistently throughout these rebuild sims are making it deep into the playoffs. So I'm not expecting this to be a full 5-year video, but they do have older players that we can move on from. So it's not a full rebuild, but we're definitely going to be getting lots of depth in terms of picks. I don't know if that's the proper term, but we're going to get lots of picks back to rebuild this team quickly for the few old players we can get rid of. So Jamaal Charles is gone. Jeremy Maclin was a fringe player, but I think we'll keep with him. We got Tyreek Hill, the young beast. Travis Kelce at tight end, 96 overall. He's not going anywhere. Eric Fisher, 80 overall tackle. We got young guards, Fulton. We got Morse, Laurent Duvernay, Tardif from McGill up here in Canada. Mitchell Schwartz, 83 overall tackle. We got Jay Howard, 85 overall left defensive end. Let's actually switch. Let's put Howard at right defensive end, and then we'll go with the rookie Chris Jones here at left defensive end. But this is going to be a big-time defense. I mean, a lot of these guys are in their prime. Like Justin Houston's going to be good. Poe. You got Jay Howard, D. Ford, Marcus Peters. Like, there's a lot of great young guys that we're not going to have to move on from. We're just going to build upon this defense. This defense here is pretty much, I would say, maybe a little bit more depth in the secondary at the cornerback spot. A Super Bowl contender this year. Look at this. We got Houston 99, D. Ford 86. Some people label D. Ford a bust, and he's coming up with a sack this year. I think he's second in the league in sacks. He's double-digit sacks already in 2016. So we'll make sure he gets some starting snaps. We'll move him to the right outside linebacker spot. We got Derrick Johnson, old man Derrick Johnson, as an 88 overall middle linebacker. We got to throw him up. I mean, he's probably going to retire. If not this year, the next. Let's get some value out of him while we can. Ramek Wilson from Georgia. He's solid, even though he's a Georgia Bulldog. Tamba, Hali, another guy, 90 overall, but he's 32. Not in our plans. Should be able to get a solid return back on him. Marcus Peters, you already know I'm a big fan of Marcus Peters. He's sick. Eric Berry, 27 years old, 93. Fringe. And then Ron Parker, that was another tough one. I was like, we can't get, there's no one there to put. 29 years old, 85. You figure you could probably move him, get some solid value, but we have no replacements at all. So unlike the Philadelphia Eagles, who like to get rid of players willy-nilly without having, suitable replacements to fill in their spot, we're going to hold on to him. So let's take a look at some trade offers here. No first-round picks, unfortunately, for Jamaal Charles. So maybe if we sim another week, some more offers will roll in. Alex Smith, again, I need a first-round pick to move on from Alex Smith. He's 82 overall, 32. We still may be able to win a couple games here with Alex Smith. Derrick Johnson. What do we got? Oh, there we go. Patriots. For some reason, the Patriots always are willing to throw away a first-round pick for an older draft guy. Like we got Suggs away in the Baltimore Ravens one, but we took a first-round pick there, and then, Minnesota Vikings first-round pick for Tamba, Hali. Falcons first-round pick. All right. We're not gonna cheat the system, I guess, too much here. We'll just take their 2 first-round picks and see if maybe a better offer comes in from Jamaal Charles. So here we are in week 2, still. Second round picks. Maybe I take pity on the Cleveland Browns and give them a playmaker for a couple years. I don't know. I want to move on from Jamaal Charles. I want Spencer Ware to be my lead back. Charles is 29. We all know about the regression of running backs. He was going to go down. There's no way he was going to be able to keep up that rating. So let's take a look here at our depth chart after all those trades and how we're heading into year number 1. We got Alex Smith at quarterback, 84. Spencer Ware, 81 overall running back. Sherman, 80 overall fullback. He's fallen. He used to be a 90 fullback. We got Maclin, Hill, and Chris Conley as our wide receivers, but I want to make Tyreek Hill in the slot. He's got to be a goddamn mismatch nightmare with that speed. Travis Kelce, 96 overall tight end. Beast. Fisher at tackle. Fulton at guard. Mitch Morse at center. Laurent Duvernay Tardif at guard. People always shit on me for saying gird. Fucking Canadians. Suck it. Defensive line, you already saw. Like I said, I actually might cut this part of the video when I go through. First, I go through the roster and see who I'm going to trade, and then I do the depth chart, maybe to make it a little bit shorter. Cut out 2-3 minutes. I don't know. But there's our starting lineup. Nothing much happened. Big decision time. See, this is where maybe I'd go a little bit more conservative, but I've seen the Chiefs consistently make the playoffs throughout these sims, and we didn't gut the roster too bad. Looks like I said, 2 linebacker spots. We realistically only are down a linebacker in Jamaal Charles. I think Spencer Ware could pick up the production. So let's see where we're at halfway through year number 1. And in the AFC, well, we're still there. 14th overall in the NFL, just outside of a playoff spot with 4-3. Identical points, 4 points against with 175, which is a fine balance. I'm really intrigued to see where Spencer Ware and Ramek Wilson, the two new starters, I guess you could call them, are at this point of the season. Alex Smith, 1,800 passing yards, 17 touchdowns, 7 picks. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit surprised by that. The checkdown king himself, 17 touchdowns. You go. Spencer Ware, 495 yards and 2 touchdowns, so slightly off the pace for 1,000 yards, which is pretty much the goal that you want for all your running backs. Tyreek Hill leading the team with 39 receptions, 460 yards, 4 touchdowns. Chris Conley, 282 and 4. Jeremy Maclin, 479 and 3. And Travis Kelce with 270 and 4 touchdowns. So I'm somewhat satisfied. It doesn't look like we have anyone that will be a 1,000-yard receiver, but that means it's the Chiefs. They barely ever use wide receivers, right? Anyway, Ramek Wilson leading the team with 56 tackles, which is nice to see. Justin Houston with 6.5 sacks, D Ford with 5.5, and Jay Howard 3.5. On the interceptions front, who's it? Marcus Peters leading. Marcus Peters, of course, 3 picks. And Steven Nelson, who's this guy? 2 picks. So let's see who we're going to resign. Eric Berry. Gotta love Eric Berry. Gotta love like everything he's gone through to come back and still play at an elite level. I'm a big fan of Eric Berry. Dontari Poe, the combine warrior that actually turned out to be a great player. We'll sign him again. Looking 26 years old, 90 overall. Ramek Wilson, our new middle linebacker, the new Derrick Johnson, we're hoping. Kansas City Chiefs fans are at least. We'll get him re-signed. So that is it in terms of key signings as we end up. Where are we at? The end of year 1. Hey, we're in the playoffs, 10-6. Second, we got a wildcard berth actually. Deep, 399 points against. Would have thought that would have been a little bit lower, but hey, playoffs are playoffs, and especially when you can make the playoffs in year 1. But I have a plan for how I want to do this. So usually you guys see me play the moments. I think I'm going to super sim just this one because I don't want to end this one in 1 year. But anyway, for the end of year stats, year 1, Alex Smith, 3,900 passing yards, 34 touchdowns, 13 picks. So I'm actually kind of surprised that he had as good a year he did. That's a great year. Spencer Ware, 1,100 yards and 10 touchdowns. So I can't imagine Jamaal Charles having too much better stats than that. Tyreek Hill, almost 1,000 yards for the rookie. 79 receptions, 12 touchdowns. A monster. Jeremy Maclin, 1,100 yards and 7 touchdowns. Chris Conley, 530 yards, 5 touchdowns. And Travis Kelce, 754 and 6. So great wide receiving core. Ramek Wilson leading the team with 129 tackles. Justin Houston, 100 tackles and 15 sacks. We might have a defensive player of the year on our hands. 12 sacks from Jay Howard, 11.5 from D Ford, 7 from Kish Jones. This front 7 got after the quarterback. Ron Parker, 4 picks. Nelson, 4 picks. Barry, 4 picks. Peters, 4 picks. I mean, damn. Let's go, Kansas City Chiefs. Are you sure you need a rebuild right now? I think you guys are doing just all right. Thumbs up. Aaron Rodgers won the MVP, which is a big fucking surprise there. Alex Smith coming in at number 9. MVP shortlist for Alex Smith. Things I thought I'd never say. Big ol' Walsh Andy Reid coming number 10 for Coach of the Year. Alex Smith number 5 for Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year. Justin Houston runner up to Khalil Mack. That's it. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Tyreek Hill didn't 12,000 yards, 12 touchdowns, gets second place. Bullshit. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Jenkins. Chris Jones coming in at number 9. Best QB went to Andy Dalton. Alex Smith coming at number 3. Best running back went to Shady. And no love for our guy there. Wide receiver Tyreek Hill coming at number 3. Jeremy Maclin number 7. You ever thought, again, I don't think I'd ever say that. See 2 wide receivers of the Chiefs on the best wide receiver shortlist for the AFC. Surprising. Jay Howard coming at number 9 for best D lineman. Justin Houston best overall linebacker, which is nice, beautiful. AJ Boye winning best defensive back. Steven Nelson, Ron Parker, Eric Berry, this secondary. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Into every starter in our secondary makes the defensive back shortlist. So, wildcard playoff in year 1, the 10-6 Chiefs going up against the 10-6 Tennessee Titans. The Titans are the home team. Fuck them. Let's see what we can do with this offense. We get, like I said, I want to super sim this one. I don't want to play it because, I don't really want. If I make the Super Bowl, I'll make the Super Bowl. But ideally, we can get at least 2 years. Minimum. 2 years minimum for any of these. People keep wanting to say, if I win the Super Bowl, play 5. It looks like we're going to lose this game anyway to Tennessee. If I win it in 2 or 3 years, they want to play the full 5 years. No, because there's another video in that. That's going to help me win. NFL season's done. Madden's starting to fade out. I can still have content to churn out to you guys. Go back to some of these rebuilds that I won the Super Bowl perhaps with and retry them. I can tell you right now, I'm not doing the Colts again. Fuck the Colts. But we'll play this one. I think what will be the format here for the first 2 years I get. Oh, what was that? I thought planking went out of style like 2 years ago. Alex Smith just planking in the backfield on 3rd and 12 or whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, we'll just get out of this. Come on, we gotta go at least 2 years. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this here was my favorite rebuild I've done up to this point. I haven't recorded the Browns, and you guys are gonna see the Browns before this one, so things could change. But up till now, this year has been the most fun I've had doing a rebuild. I remember I recorded this one super late at night, and I was like, maybe I should just take a break and play it again tomorrow. I was like, no, I'm fucking playing this through. I'm feeling it. So taking a look at the Super Bowl here in year one after we lost to the Titans. The Bengals beat the Raiders, and the Arizona Cardinals beat the Dallas Cowgirls, setting up an Arizona Bengals Super Bowl. The Bengals, of course, in the playoffs. Of course, they're not going to win. The Cardinals go over the Cincinnati Bengals. Carson Palmer, there's a little storyline there. Carson Palmer getting a win over his old team. So let's take a look here at the free agents in year number one. We do need a backup quarterback. I know who we can get. Look at that. Wouldn't this guy just be a hilarious signing to add? I think I know. Yeah. Well, we're not going to give him a $20 million bonus. That's going to go right up his nose. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. We'll give him the lowest amount of money we can fucking give him. Running back, we're fine. I think once we use our XP, Ware should go up a little bit. Wide receiver, I was like, all right, we got to add another wide receiver. I like Conley. Macklin's he's 29 years old. We need 3 wide receivers. I didn't want to draft one. Why not get Josh Gordon? You know, that's a great name to throw in the title of the video. Great thumbnail picture. That's clicky. You guys going to want to see Josh Gordon, how he does. Plus, you know, I like Josh Gordon. He's a very exciting player. So hopefully we can turn it around here in Kansas City. Great coach like Andy Reid. He can turn it around. He can get him under control. Defense side of the ball, we're set on defense, man. No need any of this shit. So let's see if we can get the combination, the castaways of Cleveland, if you will, Johnny Manziel and Josh Gordon. Look at that, Josh Gordon. I assume Johnny Manziel's too busy partying to get back to me. Let's just send him to the draft. We're assuming that no one's going to submit an offer for Johnny Manziel, and he will be Alex Smith's backup heading in to year number 2. So let's get ready for draft time. Where do we go? Is this going to be a sexy draft? I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be a sexy draft. We're looking to get some offensive linemen. Typical Andy Reid pick. We got to go offensive line. I think both our guards are kind of weak. Right tackle, Schwartz is getting older. And what we went is we actually hit on a stud guard. And I was like, we got to take this guard. 79 overall. Dan Feeney from Indiana. He's one of the top-rated guards in this year's draft class. He probably will go in the first round, which is somewhat rare nowadays for an interior offensive lineman. Who was the last one? The Colts took that center, maybe, was last year. I can't remember his name, from Alabama. Not Nick Martin. I can't remember his name. But anyways, we got the left guard. Guard? Look at that. Does that sound a little less Canadian for you guys? He'll probably start right away. So starting quarterback here in year number 2 is going to be Alex Smith, 84 overall. Great season last year. Spencer Ware up to an 84 overall as our starting running back. No more Jamaal Charles. Sherman stayed even at 80. Maclin did not improve from 85. Tyreek Hill stayed at, I think he went 1 point from 79 up to an 80. He might have been an 80 last year. Now we got Josh Gordon as our wide receiver 3. We got Kelce, 96. Fisher, 81. Rookie Dan Feeney, first round pick, 79. Mitch Morse, 80 overall center. Zach Fulton, 77 overall left guard. Or right guard, sorry. Schwartz, 83 tackle. Chris Jones, 81 overall defensive end. Jay Howard fallen from 85 down to an 83, which is a little disappointing. Poe, 90. Justin Houston, 99. Ramick Wilson up to a 79. D Ford stayed even at 86. And Peters, 87. No development there. At least Steven Nelson went up a couple points. He was graded out, I guess, according to the shortlist as our best defensive back. Ron Parker regressed a little bit. Eric Berry staying fine. So let's set our goal here for year number 2. Seeing all those stats, I think this is a great roster. 10 wins. I always want to make the playoffs, but just in case we miss it, let's just set it at 10 wins. So at the midway point of year number 2, your Kansas City Chiefs are sitting at 4-3 again. That's pretty much the way she goes, almost identical. I think we're at 175 and 175 the halfway point last year. So our defense is looking good. Our offense is not as great. So my controller had a little issue there. Let's take a look here at the actual stats. Where we're at. Ooh. Alex Smith, 1,500 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, 5 picks. So typical Alex Smith, that the turnovers are down a little bit. Always down. 13 touchdowns, could be improved. Spencer Ware, 527 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. So on pace for 1,000 yards, which is the bottom benchmark. Look at that. Josh Gordon leading the team, 30 receptions, 422 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, 278, no touchdowns, unfortunately. 12 a year ago. Travis Kelce, 200 yards and 5 touchdowns. And Jeremy Maclin, 358 and 2. And look, Spencer Ware got 3 touchdowns. But surprise, Josh Gordon leading the team. Josh Houston leading the team with tackles, 56 and 10 sacks. He might be going for that sack record. 6.5 sacks for Jay Howard, 5 for Chris Jones. I'll take that. And for interceptions, 2 for Ron Parker, 2 for Eric Berry, and 2 for Steven Nelson. It's contract time. Let's start handing out some paper. We'll get Spencer Ware locked in. He's going to be, Spencer Ware used to be a quarterback at LSU. True story. Jay Howard, we'll get him re-signed. Fuck Sherman. We don't need a Spencer fullback. Fulton is actually a year younger, and we have him starting at right guard. So let's extend him. That's $8 million. That's nothing. That's chump change. Andy Reid spends that at the buffet, baby. We'll get D Ford here, extend it. One of our best young defenders for sure. All right, good. So let's go to the playoffs here. We're on pace to make the playoffs in year number 2. Back-to-back playoff appearances for the Kansas City Chiefs, and we made it. Look at that. 3rd overall in the AFC, 10-6, 417 yards of offense, 383 yards again. That's points against. That's not bad. Definitely better than the teams that were around us for the most part. Alex Smith, what did we do? 3,700 passing yards. 34 touchdowns, 15 picks. I guess those picks are a little bit high for Alex Smith standards, but again, those 34 touchdowns are high for Alex Smith standards, so we'll take it. He's throwing the rock here a little bit more as he gets older. 12 years experience, he's going to throw the rock. Spencer Ware, 1,200 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns. Chandrick West, 10 rushing touchdowns, kind of vulturing him a little bit, but very productive season from Spencer Ware. Nice to see that. Ooh. Tyreek Hill leading the team with 74 receptions, 661 yards, 1 touchdown. Josh Gordon, redemption story, 854 yards, 5 touchdowns. Jeremy Maclin, 950 yards, 9 touchdowns. Travis Kelce, 500 yards, 9 touchdowns. And Spencer Ware, 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. So no big one individual yard target, but the touchdown numbers look great. Ramek Wilson leading the team with 114 tackles. Justin Houston with 109 and 17.5 sacks. My God, Justin Houston's good. 13.5 sacks from Jay Howard, 8 from D Ford, and 8 from Chris Jones. Again, our edge rushers from our great front 7 are performing at a very high level. Steven Nelson, 4 picks. Eric Berry, 4 picks. And Marcus Peters, 4 picks. I don't think Marcus Peters is ever going to get less than 4 in a season. He's a great ball hawk. Yearly award time. Oh, Aaron Rodgers didn't lose. Blake Bortles won the MVP award. Alex Smith once again making the short list, coming in at number 7. So very, very surprising to see that. Andy Reid coming in at number 8, head coach of the year. Offensive player went to Le'Veon Bell. We got no one. Ugh. Defensive player you went to Perry Riley. Justin Houston once again runner-up. Someone just give that guy the motherfucking award. Offensive rookie of the year we had no one. Defensive rookie of the year we had no one. Best QB went to Blake Bortles. Alex Smith coming in at number 2. Le'Veon Bell, best running back. Yeah, we're going to show some love. Still no love for Spencer Ware. No love for any of our wide receivers. No love for any of our offensive linemen. Who made the playoffs? Best D-line went to Khalil Mack. Jay Howard coming in at number 6. Finally, we're showing some love to Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Houston, best linebacker. He's a monster. One of the best linebackers I've used yet thus far in a rebuild. Eric Berry coming in at number 8 for defensive backs. That's looking all right. So once again, wild card points. We're playing the 6, 9, 6, and 1. 9, 6, and 1 C4. Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. It's a snowy day in Pittsburgh. But again, Kansas City is another cold weather team, so they should not, feel the weather too bad. So what I'm going to do in this game is I'm only going to play it once we get in the red zone. So we're down 14-3. Still 3rd down alert, but I'll take it over every time we're in the red zone just because I have a plan. I want to get to one more draft to really get the meat and potatoes of this video. So whatever playoff success we have. Oh! Oh my God, look at that shit. Whatever playoff success we get, it will be mostly from the sim. Oh my God, Spencer Ware just destroys 28. That's Sean Davis. Sends him into next week, making it a 14-10 ball game. We're still in it. Red zone, picking it up. Said I don't really want to win, but if we do win, I'm not going to stop it. I guess it'll technically. I brought in Josh Gordon, all right? That's all I did. It's still technically a rebuild if I bring someone else in. Scramble Josh Gordon wide open. What were the Pittsburgh Steelers doing? I don't know if someone slipped on the route. And I don't know why we're showing fucking Travis Kelce here. I don't know why we're showing Jason Kelce's younger brother. He didn't get the touchdown. So at halftime, it's a 17-17 tie ball game. Pittsburgh gets a go-ahead touchdown, 24-17. Ooh, 27-17. Find ourselves here in a little bit of the hole in the snow weather game. Let's see what we can do here in the red zone. Ooh, I like that Melvin Gordon right there. Not Melvin Gordon, Josh Gordon. Again, another touchdown. 2 touchdowns on the game for Josh Gordon. He can stop smoking the ganj. And when he actually puts his mind to things, he can perform. As the Chiefs now are only down 3. Down 6. Touchdown wins this game. Let's get it. Oh, shit. I guess. Ooh, okay. Guess we didn't get it as we fall in back-to-back wild card playoff matchups. And what is that telling you? That's telling me maybe some change needs to be made. This is a segue to what I already record this. I know what happens. Maybe a change needs to be made. The Chiefs just cannot get over that hump. Maybe this is where I, metaphorically take over the rebuild here, going into year 3. But anyway, before that, the playoffs, the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Chargers, and the Vikings beat the Seattle Seahawks. And the Pittsburgh Steelers rolled the Minnesota Vikings in the Super Bowl 37-17. I guess I don't know who the quarterback would have been, be it Sam Rodgers or Teddy Bridgewater. But look at the free agents here. Couldn't believe that. Derek Carr hit free agency. What? Jimmy Graham hit free agency. I wish I had Anthony Barr, another guy. Like, literally, if I didn't have a defense. Where are these free agents when I actually have to rebuild a team? Hopefully, when I do the Browns, some of these motherfuckers hit free agency. That'd be sick. But we didn't sign anyone. Like, we didn't really need anything. Our team was pretty complete, and I think we're going to be able to fill it here. We got all our first-round picks from moving, Tamba, Hali, and Derrick Johnson. And we're going to do something drastic, something that needs to be done, something that Andy Reid, a very conservative guy, successful but conservative, probably would never make. And what we did with our first-round picks was this. This is one of the best drafts I've ever had, too. First round, 13th overall, we got Josh Rosen, the quarterback from UCLA, heralded as the next Peyton Manning. He is the new guy. We're going to be moving on from Alex Smith. Once again, Alex Smith getting beat up by the young guy. In San Francisco, he got beat up by Colin Kaepernick. And in Kansas City, he got beat up by the young gunner from UCLA. Some people say, is this Troy Aikman again? Well, I'm pretty sure Troy Aikman was UCLA. We'll try to make his face a little bit better here. One thing I did fuck up, you will see, is that he is left-handed. Everyone shit on me for making Lamar Jackson left-handed, just because that's the guy. I edited it, I didn't check that. But we will go back at some point and change that for you. Budda Baker is our free safety, 78 overall. We got Garrett Ballas from Utah, I think, at right tackle. This guy here is not a creative, they're not a custom guy. This is some random guy drafted, but I kept him. 75 overall right guard. Let's go. Fought in us studs. We get a 71 overall left tackle late, but this is Garrett Ballas from Utah. But Budda Baker and Josh Rosen are big two. Budda Baker's pretty much drafted there as cover for Ron Parker. And what I want to tell you is if you ever see a guy that's supposed to be projected in the first or second round, as we move on from Alex Smith, we'll get sent him to Denver. Denver still has quarterback problems, just because I don't want to eat Dan Williams' big contract. You ever see a guy that doesn't attend the combine? They're boom. Those two guys that I showed, my unnamed guard and the Ballas, both did not attend the combine, were beasts. So we're really going with Rosen at starting quarterback, Spencer Ware starting running back, fullback, whatever, not running anymore. See ya, Sherman. Tyreek Hill bumped up finally from 80 to 83. Same with Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon, redemption story. He gets XP like a motherfucker. Travis Kelce, 96. Eric Fisher, 83. Dan Feeney up to an 82. He had over 20,000 XP. That was crazy. Mitch Moore stayed even at 81. Fulton went from a 78, 77 to 79. Mitchell Schwartz is the only guy really regressing on our offensive line, which is solid. We got Chris Jones and Jay Howard here at the defensive end spots. Dontari Poe up to a 92 defensive tackle. Justin Houston has slipped from a 99 down to a 97. Remick Wilson up to an 81. D Ford 88. Marcus Peters 89. And this guy's been a good story. Steven Nelson up to a 79. Eric Berry went from 93 down to 92. And Ron Parker went from 85 down to 81, which is a little bit disappointing. Let's put Budda Baker in there as the second safety, as groom him, get him ready to take over the reins. I'm gonna say probably this will be Ron Parker's last season with us here at the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's set our goal. We got a rookie quarterback. 8 wins is enough, but fuck. Send in Alex Smith. Both those teams were in the division. They just wanted to create that storyline within the storyline, So at the halfway point here in the first year of the Josh Rosen era, we're 5-2. Ooh, number 4 seed currently as it stands in the AFC. I'll take that with a rookie quarterback. This season here, this is the best season. I'll tell you right now. Spoiler alert, this year was the best season in terms of fun, in terms of everything that I have had in a rebuild. I'm telling you right now, I fucking loved it. So at the halfway point, Josh Rosen, 2,000 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, 8 picks. Phenomenal stat line. Like this is like Dak Prescott in real life right now. Like he is in the discussion for MVP as a rookie. Spencer Ware, 477 yards, 3 touchdowns. West with 6 touchdowns. So I mean, the running game is not getting along as much as I'd like. Jeremy Maclin, the team with 40 receptions, 500 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, 656 and 6. Josh Gordon, 403. And Travis Kelce struggling a little bit, 264 yards, no touchdowns to speak of yet. On the defense side of the ball, Remick Wilson leading the team with 62 tackles. On the sacks front, what do we got here? Justin Houston, 6. Everything else is kind of down. Hopefully we really explode here in the second season. 2 picks for Marcus Peters, 2 picks for Eric Berry. So in year number 3, let's start throwing some paper around again. It's that time of the year. Mitch Moore, center. Get you signed up. Steven Nelson, this stud. This guy's very underrated. I'll get him back. He's been great. Chris Conley, wide receiver. Jeremy Maclin's only getting older. Let's get you in here. We'll get you signed long term. And then Marcus Peters, we're going to have to probably pay him a little bit here. Arvin Leg, close to 50. Kept it under 50 though. Got a good agent there. So at the end of year number 3, first year of the Rosen era, where are we at? Ooh, made the playoffs. Look at that, 9-7. Everyone a logjam here at 9-7 to make just squeak into the playoffs. But look at that, Alex Smith and the Denver Broncos were the number 1 seed. But 481 points for a rookie quarterback. Let's see what we got here. Oh, did I just read what I thought I read? Did I just read what I thought I read? Josh Rosen, rookie season, 4,600 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, 18 picks. 36 touchdowns has him as number 3 in terms of touchdowns in the league. Incredible. This is just incredible. Everything about this was phenomenal. I couldn't believe it. Had expectations that were, tempered a little bit, and he blew right past them. Spencer Ware, 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns. West with 10 touchdowns. So the running game really got it going in the second half of the season. Man, that Rosen stat line, man. Gordon leading the team again in receptions, 848 yards and 4 touchdowns, 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns for Maclin, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns for Tyreek Hill, almost 800 yards and 6 touchdowns for Travis Kelce. So we're really sharing the love here in the wide receiver room. Ramick Wilson lead the team with 148 tackles. Money, whoever the fuck that is, some random guy, 108. D4 with 101. Almost, oh my god, this is crazy. 9.5 sacks for Josh Deucin, which is down a little bit, which kind of sucks. Jay Howard with 6, D4 with 5. This team here in one season has turned to an offensive juggernaut. Defense doesn't have to make as many plays. Peters leading the team with 4 picks, Wilson with 3, and whoever the fuck that was at the end there with 3. Look at this, yearly awards. Of course, trade Alex Smith to the divisional rival, he wins the MVP. But there's a story in itself right there. Look at Josh Rosen as a rookie, coming in at number 7. Hopefully we see those motherfuckers in the playoffs. That is what I want. Dan Quinn won Coach of the Year. Andy Reid didn't even come up. Come on. Offensive player went to Le'Veon Bell. Alex Smith came number 2. Josh Rosen number 4. So, I mean, technically, it sucks Alex Smith did that, but we got a guy half his age that's, performing just right below him, which is nice. Ramick Wilson almost number 2 for Rookie of the Year. Or Offensive Player. Ramick Wilson, number 2 for Defensive Player of the Year. Rosen won Offensive Player of the Year. Hebert, whoever the hell that is, got on the Defensive Rookie of the Year short list. Best QB, Josh Rosen, ahead of Alex Smith. Suck it. Best running back went to Le'Veon. No surprise there. Spencer Ware finally getting some love, showing up at the number 10 spot. Best wide receiver went to A.J. Green. Maclin coming in number 5. Tyreek Hill number 6. Cool. Best offensive lineman, still no Chiefs. No love there. Best defensive lineman went to Jadeveon Clowney. No one there. Best linebacker went to Von Miller. Ramick Wilson coming in at number 5. See, look, I almost look smart moving on from Derrick Johnson. Wilson has been very, very good. And Marcus Peters coming in at number 10 for defensive backs, making that short list just barely. So now it's time for the playoffs with a rookie quarterback who's playing lights out. Lamar Jackson has been the best rookie quarterback. I think you may have to give the nod to Rosen here. He's been incredible. Everything you want in a quarterback. I think statistically speaking, too, he is better because this is his first year. It took 2 years to get good with Lamar Jackson. Anyway, 3rd and 2. Almost in the red zone. What are we going to do with this? Finally controlling this quarterback. So here's what you're going to see. I eventually, after this game, I think. This is my first game with him. Move him to a right-handed quarterback. Fuck, the Lamar Jackson one. 98% of the comments. Lamar Jackson is left-handed, right? Yeah, obviously, fucking numbnuts. Thanks for being the 3,000th person to remind me of that. Usually you don't look at that when you're creating a quarterback. You just look at the face. Is he white? Is he black? And what are his stats looking like, But I will adjust it. So if anyone does that, just fucking get eye aids, But now, back to the video. Calm yourself, C4. Hoo Saba. 2nd and 7 on the 7-yard line. So, I guess getting inches will make it a new set of downs, which is cool. I'm conservative here. Even though he had the big stat line, I don't want to get too crazy with Rosen. We'll scram out of the pocket. And I don't know how that wasn't picked off. A little bit of a Madden cheese moment there. Kind of a blooper reel. But not picked. We get another chance. 3rd and 7. Let's see what this kid got. Get Mac and Kelce. I don't know. I don't really like that Tyreek Hill's not on the field. I'd much rather him instead of Maclin, personally. Perfect. Well, fuck that. Look at that. Fuck you, C4. Let's just hit Jeremy Maclin for the touchdown. The go-ahead touchdown. Getting the young rookie quarterback some confidence. Having some nice solid hands out there in Jeremy Maclin. Jesus Christ, why'd the Philadelphia Eagles ever let that guy go? I don't fucking know. So we worked our way down the field here after playing a couple moments. I just decided to cut out. It was a little bit of dink and dunk. A lot of the plays here in Kansas City is very similar to Eagles, and there's some dink and dunk plays. Not a lot of big explosive plays, but then we'll just hit Conley. I don't know why. It looked like Maclin was wide open, But maybe to chew clock here a little bit so that the Bengals don't have an opportunity to score before halftime. Not exactly sure. I guess in retrospect, it looked like Maclin was wide open. And we decided not to go there. Rookie quarterback, you know? Great pocket presence. And look at that. Wide open. And what the fuck was that? That's one of the worst drops I've ever seen. Josh Gordon. Hand in your cut off your hands. I thought Nelson Aguilar had bad brick hands. That is the worst drop. Didn't even show the replay. That's how bad the drop was. That is the worst drop. Bleh. Bleh. They need that goddamn voice line to come in over this. That one that all the kids use that are dank. Dank memes. Anyway, 3rd and goal. Rookie quarterback, look at that. Throwing it in like a goddamn rocket. Hitting Travis Kelce. And he brings that in to make it a 14-0 game. We're playing the Bengals, so I'm not too worried. They're almost like a cursed franchise, if you will. Like I'm going to have to take over the Bengals at some point. Try to get them a couple wins. Josh Gordon makes up for maybe the worst drop I've ever seen in Madden history with another touchdown to put us up 21-0. 3 full touchdowns. We're running away with it here. And it's not even the second half. Oof. That's all you need, man. We got a solid quarterback that can win games, but that defense is going to help us out because we don't play defense here in the rebuilds. So this may be the best overall defense we have had in a rebuild yet. I didn't have to do a damn thing. It just came as is, right out the fucking box. As we had Tyreek Hill across the middle, getting us into the red zone. Look at that stat line. 17 of 22, 204 yards, 3 touchdowns. The kid's playing like Tom Brady out there. Tom Brady bye. What are we going to do? This is a great play. I actually really like this play. For that right bumper, especially a guy like Tyreek Hill, like 96, 97 speed. Ooh, wide open. There you go. 28-0. Rosen is just, oh, my God. It's just not fair, people. Just not fair at all. Like, I'm impressed. Like I said, I was loving this. I was like, man, this doesn't make sense. I was fully expecting him to just get shit pumped, have some gay Madden cheese that just caused him to throw more picks than he probably should, or anything like that. It's the exact opposite. Like, he felt personally like the best quarterback I've had. I've played with Andrew Luck, Marcus Mariota, my custom Lamar Jackson I made. And Rosen right now trumps every single quarterback so far in these rebuilds. Then again, I still haven't played the Browns ones yet. But now it's looking like a 28-10 game. That's just super. So let's just, take a knee, get some dignity here. We're in front of the Bengal fans. They don't have a whole lot to cheer about. They live in Cincinnati. Let's just take the win and get into the divisional round. How you still have a job? You have the worst playoff record probably of all time. That's Josh Rosen, the rookie, the young gunner, leads the Chiefs to a 31-10 victory. And then look at this. Look who we fucking play in the next round. The Broncos. Alex Smith and the Broncos. How fitting. So here's what I'm going to do before all you guys can start going in the comments. Oh, he's not left-handed. There you go. Strictly let this in there just in case someone's going like, oh, GC4, this guy's a fucking idiot. This video loses all credibility and entertainment value because the quarterback that he custom made that I'm watching is not the proper hand. Suck it. So now we're taking on the 12-4 Denver Broncos at Mile High. This is a big fucking game. Not only are they the best team, it's the team we traded Alex Smith for. I mean, my God, the storylines. This game was happening in real life. It would be unbearable to watch sports television all week. It'd just be all about this. It'd be awful. Luckily, I'm not going to, clamor on about that too much. I just want to come in here, do the damn thing with Josh Rosen, and get out with a victory. So we started with a nice, actually, it wasn't really a nice run. A 3-yard scamper there. It's going to be tough to run it against. It's going to be tough to run it and pass. This is a very good defense here in Denver. And they got the goddamn MVP on quarterback. Look at Conley. This is crazy. Beastquake run. 2 tackles. Watch this. This is literally Beastquake. And he stiff arms him back like 5 fucking yards. I could not believe it. I was so hyped. I was like, man, I wish I actually kind of recorded live over these because I was losing my shit. I mean, that's where I still love doing this. The fact that I can have moments like that and still get absolutely hype while I'm just playing computer offline, calm as fuck, like it's like 2 in the morning. I fucking love Madden, man. This is one of those plays that just make you love this game. Oh, my God. All right, yeah, you're done. And then 34, yeah, you're not catching him. And then, oh, look, who's coming out of the screen? Oh, that's the 95 overall Chris Harris. All right, you little small bitch boy. You just got pushed back a goddamn fucking quarter mile. Done. And though in this chapter, of course, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot they have MVP Alex Smith, who used to be on this roster there. Leads them down the field, makes it a 7-7 game. But we're not done. We're not done here. Rosen drops back like a goddamn pro. Hits Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon let that drop from last week's game. It's gone. It's gone. All he does is catch touchdowns now. With some swag. That kid got swag. Brr. Is that properly how you use that? I don't know. I'm not hip with the inner city youths of today. But we're up 14-10. They get a field goal to match our touchdown. But I mean, if we can hold them to field goals and we can't just, get anything but touchdowns, I'm going to be pretty happy. On the 15, Rosen hands it off to Spencer Ware, who just, oh my God, he's a man possessed. Let's go. The fight and determination of this team got me into it. I was expecting, I was like, you know what? He's a rookie quarterback. This is probably going to be a 5-year rebuild. But then seeing the plays like this, I'm like, I'm fucking winning this thing. I want to win a goddamn Super Bowl with a rookie quarterback. I mean, that is the next logical, accomplishment I need to achieve here in one of these rebuilds. So let's toss it here to Spencer Ware. Just getting the edge there. I think that was Derrick Wolf coming to make the tackle, but not good enough, buddy. Spencer Ware puts us up 21-10. And now the questions are on Alex Smith, the gunslinger. Well, I guess he's a fucking gunslinger, won MVP. Let him down the field, got a touchdown here, so we're taking a field goal before the end of the first half. A lot of wind. A lot of wind up here in Mile High, but Hopkins makes the kick to make it a 7-point game. Nice little kick there. I'm the best field goal kicker on YouTube. You don't need me to keep reminding you people. So now we're taking a look here on the 2-yard line, end of the third quarter. Let's go with the pitch again. It worked once. Oh, my God, great play. Spencer Ware's second touchdown of the game. Looking smarter by the day. Ray Wilson is leading our team in tackles after he moved on from Derrick Johnson. And Spencer Ware looks like he just spiked it and the ball bounced up and hit him in the nuts. Man, getting hit by football. Hashtag Simpsons. But it doesn't matter. Touchdown. The adrenaline from the touchdown is carrying him over. Kelce gets in for another touchdown. I mean, Jesus Christ. Our defense is solid enough to shut down Alex Smith. They saw him in practice forever as we got 38-17. Again, one on the road week one. Oh, week one of the playoffs. And we're on the road here again in the divisional round. Everything is against us. And we're going 6 seconds, 5 seconds. What can I do to kind of give a big middle finger to Alex Smith? Last play of the game, let's take a fucking shot. Look at this. Boom. Tyreek Hill. Oh, get off me, boy. Get off me, boy. Touchdown. Let's go. Kansas City Chiefs. I love this, man. I fucking love this rebound. I'm not a big Chiefs fan, but my God. The plays, the highlight reel plays, everything's working as we beat Alex Smith and the Denver Broncos 45-17. You saw the headlines all week long, probably. Oh, the young quarterback, he's not good. They never should have moved on from Alex Smith. He won the MVP. Nah, fuck that. He dropped 4 touchdowns on you, motherfucker. Look at the comparison. 351 yards, perfect QB rating, 4 touchdowns. Alex Smith, gross. That looks like Alex Smith of current. So now we're in the conference championships against the Buffalo Bills again on the road. We're going to do everything the hard way, but it's going to be the best. It's going to taste so sweet if we can get it done. So we're playing Buffalo on the road. Probably going to be a fucking snow game. I can't remember. Oh, that's a snow game. Why not? So we're up in this game, already down 10-0 before we get the ball. Great. Oh, my God. 13-0 before we get the first time we got to play the moment. 50 seconds left in the first half. Phenomenal. Thanks so much. It's a goddamn snow game. See what we can do. See if we can carry any of that momentum with us. So we got Maclin, 1st and 10. Like I said, we got plenty of time. Full slate of timeouts. Rosen already threw a pick. Wasn't me, unfortunately. I would have showed it. But as far as you guys have seen, I'm perfect with Rosen. I'm the greatest Josh Rosen quarterback in history. I'm better quarterback at Josh Rosen than Josh Rosen is at being a quarterback. As he finds Josh Gordon in the back of the end zone. That's three games in the playoffs. 1 horrible drop, but also 3 touchdowns to his name for Josh Gordon to pull us within 6. And our defense is playing pretty decent here. Now we pick the ball up at the red zone to take the lead with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Andy Reid's calling some sort of garbage play. Maybe we need to audible out of it. I guess we'll run it. All right, Spencer Ware, get it. I'm loving Spencer Ware, man. Yards after contact, constantly moving the chains. Of course, the Madden's going to give us the bullshit inches because heaven forbid it gives us a motherfucking first down. What are we going to hit him with? 2nd and inches, inside handoff. Come on. We got a decent O-line. I'd say Bills probably have a better D-line than we have an O-line, but we have the better will. Look at that. Spencer Ware getting in. Get off me, boy. Get off me, boy. 56. I don't think so, bruh. As we go up by 1 point. 14-13 as we enter the fourth quarter. Our defense needs our help. Oh, come on, defense. Just give me an opportunity. They kick the field goal, make it a 2-point game. Look at our defense. Goes all the way down the field. Whether it's me or the computer controlling Josh Rosen, it's working. Everything is just working. It's popping. So let's see. Now it's time. Maybe we can run the ball 2-3 times, chew the clock. As he gets absolutely destroyed by 90. What the hell is ton is that? But, oh my God. That was a bad hit. I thought that could have been a fumble. All right, maybe not. Okay. Well, we're in field goal range. So that means the lead is there. I'm pretty confident I can make that field goal. So let's see what we can do. Kind of slips. Hits Josh Gordon. Another touchdown, Josh Gordon. Second touchdown of the game. He's going to have some swag for the kids. No, he's going to hit you with the Rob Van Dam. RVD right there as we go up 21-16. Our defense is coming up big. End of the drive. Kick the field goal here. Ooh. 24-16. I mean, they still got 20 seconds left. We all know how the fucking sim likes to fuck us. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. But look, we hold on. With our rookie quarterback and Rex Ryan's gross-looking neck. What the fuck is that? It looks like a goddamn turkey. We win the AFC Championship with first-year starter at UCLA, Josh Rosen, 24-16. A complete team effort as we go to the Super Bowl in Miami against the 13-3 Atlanta Falcons. Our rookie quarterback, they got Matt Ryan, ready to prove the critics that he finally can win the playoffs. They got beasts like Julio Jones. I mean, what a matchup that would be, watching Julio Jones and Marcus Peters. So we're picking this up here. 4th and inches. They say, hey, kick the 46-yard field goal. I was so hyped this night, recording this shit. I'm going for this. QB sneak. Put this game in Josh Rosen's hands. I know it's the first quarter. I know we fucking might not, we can kick a field goal here, kick a field goal later. It doesn't matter. This is just a tempo setter. Look at that. Yeah, we'll just scramble here. Go for it on 4th down. Let everyone know that we're playing to win, not playing not to lose. Dan Quinn. Bitch. Pick it up here in the red zone. Definitely not going to quarterback run that. I didn't know that the Kansas City Chiefs playbook had a bunch of option plays. Might need to switch to that for the Eagles. Anyways, on the 16-yard line. I don't know why we're taking our time. But let's hit Spencer Ware. Let that boy do his damn thing. We're watching 16 yards here on the opening drive. Look at the clock. We are just chewing the clock. We're controlling it. A very Kansas City Chiefs-esque. It's my own taste. My own take on the Kansas City Chiefs. But you can't get away from what they do. They do short throws. They control the clock. They beat you up. They power run you. And then what we're going to do here with Josh Rosen, add a little bit of finesse. Add a tablespoon of finesse. Hit Travis Kelce, moving the chains. Just absolutely pops 37. I think that's Brian Poole. Rest in peace, Brian Poole. I just love it. Every play is something highlights, something great. So here we go. 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. Let's do this. Let's get an opening touchdown. Let's make them chase. Let's make the Falcons here. Matt Ryan, Matty Ice Cube. Let's make him worry. Make him panic. Get some stuff on his mind going. Ooh, again. Okay, Spencer Ware's taking himself. And that looks like the same goddamn replay and hit that we saw against the Buffalo Bills. Come on, EA, step up your shit. You're goddamn more repetitive than every other Madden YouTuber out here. Hey guys, it's Buddy124, and I'm gonna go ahead and do something that you saw last week, but I said I'm gonna tell you that it's different. Let's go. All right, so it's 4 for 5, 34 yards here. 3rd and goal on the 6. That was not a good play. I mean, that was fucking double coverage there, so that could have been an interception. So what we're gonna do here? Ooh, it's a fucking long. I don't think I'll go for it on 4th down when 6 yards to go. Let's see if we can get Spencer Ware out the backfield. Nope, he was covered. There we go, Harris. Where the fuck Harris is? Back up tight end. That's not Travis Kelce. Cool. Getting back to the 1-yard, 4th and goal on the 1. And here's where I'm like, you gotta take the points almost, right? Maybe we'll take it in to the end of the quarter. We'll talk about it. Do we take the points? Do we go for it? What does your boy C4 do? Like, it feels like when I settle for a field goal on the opening drive or anytime I have the ball first and it's 0-0, they almost automatically go down and score a touchdown the next time. So let's see. We're going to jump off sides. I was going to go with the sneak, and then they filled up all the gaps there. A gap is filled. They won't jump. Like, it was looking a similar look like what it looked like when we did our first 4th down run with QB sneak. I'd take it, but we'll fucking take the goddamn kick. Boom. All right. Up to 3-0. I'm fully expecting them to go down the field and get a touchdown, because that's usually how it works. But I'm right with that. I'm ready to, I guess not. There's a monster fucking spotter on my wall. Jesus Christ, look at that thing. I need to kill this motherfucker, people, real quick as we're commentating here on this video. 3rd and 3. My God, this is a big spotter, and you're dead. Night, motherfucker. And look at that play. Jeremy Maclin going deep, massacred a spider on my wall, because that's what I do. God, look at the guts are everywhere. It just looks like, why couldn't I just kill a falcon or something like that, and I could have worked the innuendo into the video. Guts are everywhere. I just smushed it. There's just chaos. Absolute chaos. So now we're taking a look here. Up 17-3, right? Fully thought would be in control. Look. Oh, let's let them get the goddamn lead. How about? Oh, 17-7, thanks. Oh, cool. Here you go. Get a couple more points. So now we're in a fucking 24 17 deficit. We were up 17-3. And you're telling me there wasn't one moment for me to play between 17 and 24? That's fucking bullshit. All right, let's see what we can do. This has been the Magic season. All right, off to a fucking horrible start. It's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of them days. It's gonna be one of them days. Maybe that spotter is bad voodoo. I don't know. Let's go back to this favorite play. Tyreek Hill usually gets open. Right bumper. Ooh, there we go. Make it. Oh, he's gone. Oh, that burner. Tyreek Hill, one of the most explosive players in the NFL. Questionable pass. Did some kind of fucked up stuff in college. But there's no college. There's no outworld. This is Madden. And in Madden, he is a stud. He's gone. Tying this game at 24. Game's online. Defense needs to make a stop. Come on, D. Oh, come on. Oh, I get the field goal. Of course I get the field goal. Down 27-24. 4th and 1. This is for the Super Bowl. Online. 41 seconds left. Drops back. Jeremy Maclin with the big time catch. That is, fuck, why did we let him go as an Eagle fan? God damn it, why did we let him go? Now he cost a lot, so we're going no huddle. We got no timeouts left. Let's make some magic. Josh Rosen, the rookie quarterback, drops back. And does he have, shows no fear? Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was fucking bad. I get it. Throw it out to Kelce. Throw it to your big wide receiver. Let him make a play. That was not good. All right, what kind of play are we going to do here now? 2nd and 10, 21 seconds left. Like, we need to get some fucking, like this. This is a good play. A Gordon or something to get out bounds. We're in field goal range right now. Fringe field goal range. I think we have 8 win with us. We'll scramble outside the pocket. Ooh, did we get his feet in? Nope, of course not. That's a 33. What's that? 50-yarder? 49, like a high 40-yard, 50-yarder field goal. 15 seconds left. Kick this field goal. Let's see. Dan Quinn with the motherfucking trying to freeze me out here. You know what I'm going to do, Dan Quinn? You know what I'm going to do just because you did that? I'm going to hit you with the verticals. I'm going to go one play. Throw it for the end zone. See what happens. If not, I'll kick the motherfucking field goal and tie this shit up. Let's go. Josh Rosen, you're a beast. And look at this. Who's the kid? Who's the man? Who's the fucking man? Get hype. There you go. There you go. Get at me, dog. That's what you get, Dan Quinn. You want to fucking try to ice me? You want to try to ice the best field goal kicker on YouTube? Fine. I'm going to do that. I still got Eagle ties. I'm going to air it out deep to Jeremy Maclin. No fear. Josh Rosen, rookie quarterback, playing like that. You don't even see Tom Brady, Peyton Manning making shit like that. 3rd year with a rookie quarterback, Josh Rosen. Great plays throughout. This is the most fun I've ever had doing a rebuild. Hope you guys enjoyed the plays. Hope you guys thought this one was very enjoyable. This is coming out. What day is this coming out? This is about the 30th. So New Year's is this weekend. Fucking right. New Year's on a weekend. Hope you guys have a safe New Year's. Hope that'd be great for y'all. This is your first time stopping by, be it a Chiefs fan or just stumbling upon it. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, y'all. Leave a comment in the comment section below what team you want to see me rebuild next. I'm going to say the only team not to request is the San Francisco 49ers because I'm going to have to, that's the big one. That's the next big one. I already did the Browns. I might take a similar approach to the Browns, which is a little bit longer video, a lot more work. But that one is coming. So anyone but the 49ers. 49ers one is a work in progress. But yeah, man, I love this, man. So many good players. Justin Houston was great. Josh Rosen, the greatest quarterback that I've played with yet in any of these rebuilds. Tyreek Hill was great. Maclin was great. The redemption story of Josh Gordon. I mean, you have the story of Alex Smith going to the Broncos, winning the MVP, meeting him in the playoffs, and having our young stud that we decided to keep and go get, I guess, over Alex Smith, beating him, 4 touchdowns, body bagging him. I mean, it's great. So, yeah, I'm just going to let you guys do this. I ran out of shit to talk about. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your love and continued support. Hopefully, Beast Mode TV has the best 2017 coming up. You know, man, we're taking over. I want to run this shit. I want to run fucking YouTube next year. We'll do everything right. Big goals. Hashtag major keys. Hashtag DJ Khaled. Hashtags are stupid. Until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.